Hey YouTubers, Raven here.
Starfire.
Today we're okay. We're gonna talk about Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
Season
6.
Okay. Mostly you guys probably already heard of this stuff because y'all are fans. So you probably watch the Comic-Con crap and other YouTubers talk about this crap and crappity crap all over the place crap.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're gonna talk about it, and there might be a few things to be excited about, but once again, we're not
totally sold on it.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll probably watch. Well, I mean, we'll watch the premiere.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm gonna watch every episode.
Yeah.
It's just probably not gonna be on Sundays.
Yeah, and we might not review it every week either. If there's a specific episode, if one of the episodes we see thinks is worthy of being reviewed, then we'll do that.
Yes.
But
or if you guys ask specifically for an episode that we skipped review, then we will do that.
Yeah, because I mean, that show is one of the more popular ones that we review on our channel, so we don't want to completely not do it anymore.
Yeah. Or if you guys have a favorite storyline that we think is worthy of talking about, then every time, maybe not every time, but every time there's enough to talk about for a video, we would do that storyline.
Because, you guys know our thoughts on Emma. You know our thoughts on Captain Swan. So we don't really need to, keep talking about that.
Yeah.
Because you guys know.
And it brings down the video every time.
So, if there's specific, if there was a specific thing in an episode you wanted to hear about, or a storyline that is going to be happening or something, we'll talk about that.
Yeah. If you guys do want to hear us rant about Emma, then ask for an episode review.
Because, I mean, we pretty much get pissed off at Emma every single episode.
There's those few ones that we don't mind. And those few ones, even rarer and few between, where she actually does a really good job.
I mean, I like her sometimes, but not that much.
Sometimes she's decent.
Yeah.
Sometimes she's really good. Most of the time she sucks. So moving on from that, because that's such a downer, from what you've read and saw in the trailer, what are you looking forward to the most?
Well, I mean, I think everybody's always looking forward to, the Regina Evil Queen aspect stuff.
Yes.
So as much as, I don't want to see that change her growth or her character development, it'll still be interesting to see, the whole queen dynamic.
Well, it's not. It's not going to change her character development
because she's not part of her anymore.
Exactly.
So we're going to see the queen as her own separate entity. Yeah. And Regina's going to be dealing with that. So we're going to, in a way, see more growth because she's dealing with that.
Yeah.
And then the queen's just going to be wreaking havoc, and Regina's going to have to figure out how to, stop that and deal with it or what.
She's going to be one of the big bads of at least season A.
Yeah.
Who knows if they kill her off at the season finale of A, but
I don't think they'll ever completely get rid of the evil queen.
Well, I mean, if you guys remember the 30 people that watched the season finale review, good lord, 30? Only 30 of you? Okay, but for those of you who did, you would remember me saying that she thought she killed herself.
Yeah.
She thinks the evil queen is dead. They all do. And for her to have done that, part of the evil still had to have been within her.
Yeah.
Because no matter if you kill someone for a good reason, like if you're defending yourself or your friends and it's self-defense, you still have that guilt inside you, which isn't pure.
No.
And it still took something from you. Every time you kill someone, whether or not it's self-defense, it kills a little bit of you inside, therefore creating that dark spot that we saw in Snow's heart once upon a time. And so it's still in her, it's just not the evil queen. It's Regina, slightly evil, but it's not the evil queen anymore. So we have to, what I'm looking forward to is getting to know Regina's dark side, not the evil queen, but Regina herself, the original format of her character, the one we saw in season 1.
Yeah. I think that's why they used a lot of the scenes from season 1 in that trailer that they had because of it.
Before she became evil queen, that version of her, the meanness in her.
Yeah.
Because we all know the meanness of the evil queen. The scariest thing about her now is that she no longer has a conscience.
So she's just doing everything evil because
she doesn't have to worry about being hindered by feelings.
Yeah.
Which is gonna be awesome. Is there anything else for you?
Well, like you said about that question that person asked with like Robin.
Yes. Okay. So, do you want me to tell it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, at Comic-Con, there was a question asked about the thing that killed... was it a...
It was the dagger.
It was a dagger?
No, wait, what was it? It was that, like, crystal thing.
Yeah, it was the crystal that killed Hades. Because Hades said that that when stabbed with it, it obliterates the being from existence. From the entirety of whatever.
Yeah. It erases them.
Yes. Like, they don't go to heaven or hell or the good side or the bad side or Zeus or whatever the hell.
Gone.
They're just gone. There's nothing.
There's no possible way for them to ever return. They're gone from the universe.
Yeah, like, they don't even have the option to get stuck in the River of Souls, okay?
Yeah, they're just gone.
Yeah. But this fan asked that... Okay, Hades got stabbed with it, and Robin got stabbed with it. Okay? And that was the saddest moment of my life, and anyways.
It was sad, but it was also...
It was an epic part.
But it
pissed me off. It was an epic...
It was like...
True love.
It was like heartbreaking.
It was.
It was devastatingly heartbreaking.
But anyways, I think it was a she. Anyways, the fan asked, since it's supposed to obliterate you from existence, which it did for Hades, his body was no more, like, there was no remnant of him.
Yeah.
Like, all traces of him was destroyed. But if you guys remember, when it stabbed Robin... his body remained, and his soul faded out into existence. I said existence. Because Robin's body is still here. If his body wasn't still here, then he would have been obliterated from existence.
Yeah.
But his body's still here, so there is a chance to bring that sucker back. And I am holding out hope.
At this point, I want it to happen, but with the way the writers do the stories on this show, it's probably not going to. Maybe. I mean...
They did also spoil that we were not going to see Zeus again.
I want to believe that we will, but, you know, after reading that once fans get interested in a storyline that they're doing, they change it.
Yeah.
Then... I kind of don't really have a lot of hope in the writers that something good is going to come out of that.
Yeah, I don't have any faith in the writers or the storyline that he will come back, that they'll actually, like,
maybe we'll see him in, like, a dream type thing like Emma has with Neil. Like a flashback, you know,
but...
thing, but...
They, especially since a fan brought it up...
Yeah.
Like... I don't think they're done writing the scripts for all the episodes.
No, they're not.
So, I mean, they need, like, since a fan brought it up, it's now within the consciousness of everyone, they need to address it.
I don't even know what episode they're filming right now.
Yeah.
Probably, like, 2 or 3. I don't know when they started, so I'm assuming they're only on, like, the maybe 2nd or 3rd episode at this point.
But now that, like, it was brought to attention, the fans need to know. And the difference.
And say what Rebecca Mader and Lana Parrilla said about it.
Okay, I think it was those two. Okay, but...
Well, Lana would say something.
Yeah, like... Okay. They said that Hades lies. And Hades is the one that said that it obliterates everyone it killed. Everyone that gets stabbed with it. Hades lies. And so...
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we'll be seeing Hades again.
Oh, hell no. He got obliterated from existence.
Yeah.
Just like he said the dagger would do.
But they say that he lies.
Yeah, but he got decimated all the way to ash.
I know he did.
And,
yeah.
Like, there's no coming back from
that level of decimation is what happened in the Bible. Okay? Mm-hmm. People were disintegrated into dust and ash. Mm-hmm. So, if that happened, yeah
there's no coming back from that. None. At all.
But Robin is still out there.
Yeah, his spirit's still out there. So. Just go back to hell and find him.
I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna watch it. Mm-hmm. And if we see him and he does come back, then yay. Mm-hmm. But if he doesn't, it'll just further confirm my faith in the writer.
Yeah. That they're douchebags and I don't really give two farts about
Yeah, them. I mean, I never watched Lost, but people said that there's some pretty messed up stuff on that, too.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's,
I mean, we don't know a whole lot, because it's just stuff that's being previewed, and like I said, I don't know what episode they're filming right now. Mm-hmm. They're probably doing the second one. I don't think they're on the third one yet. They're probably finishing up the first and doing the second. That's what I'm thinking. Because I don't think they started filming that long ago. Mm. And it usually takes about a week to film an episode.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, if we find any more out, we'll let you know.
Yeah, I mean, we still want to talk to you guys and keep the conversation flowing. Like, if you guys just want to talk about Once Upon a Time, like, we can keep a chat in this video, or you guys can message us on the back of the channel in the description area. I think that's where it is.
Or even in Twitter, even on Twitter,
or,
too.
Yeah, Twitter.
I try to go on there and, like, if I find something that's, like, related to Once Upon a Time or The Flash or any of the shows that we talk about, I try to retweet that information so that it's on there.
Yeah. I do sometimes do, not often.
Yeah. But, and for those of you that are Archie fans, he is going to be coming back and he's going to have a new patient, and people are speculating, like, who they think the patient's going to be.
Who do you think it's going to be?
I don't know. Somebody was saying Hook, but I don't see that happening. Maybe Regina.
No.
I mean, she did talk to him in the early seasons.
But she was evil in the early seasons.
Yeah, but maybe because she's struggling with, like, her dark side now, her darkness, maybe she would go to him for consoling.
Or it could be Aladdin.
Yeah.
Unless they're saving the Aladdin stuff for season B.
It could be Aladdin. I don't think they're saving it for season B if they're already
if they already have that trailer.
Yeah. If they were doing it in the second half of the season, they wouldn't be doing that.
Yeah. Oh, and for the evil fans, you know, the evil Regals stuff. If you guys didn't watch the Comic-Con panel, they were asking what that's gonna do to her relationship with everybody else in the show, because, like, they're separate, they look the same though. And, like, in my head I'm like, is she always going to be wearing evil queen outfits, or is she going to try and blend in and act like Regina? You know? Yeah. So I'm looking forward to those, you know, like, in disguise. I want to be
or, like, they'll see Regina and they'll, like, you know, like her more now because she's, you know, being good.
Yeah.
And then, like, they'll have an interaction with the evil queen and they'll be like, wait, I thought you were dead. How are you doing this? Like,
but, like, for Emma, it's like they were enemies and they've grown closer and they're friends now. Some would even say besties. And, like, that's only going to get, like, tighter and closer, even though, like, Regina might not feel worthy of it because her evil version is out there decimating everything. Yeah. You know, but, like, so they're bringing the whole, they did state that the evil queen back in seasons past was after one thing: Snow White. And that's not going to change. They stated that the Evil Queen mission will be Snow White.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking forward to seeing that and how that progresses.
And I saw some pictures from set. I believe it was from the first episode of season 6.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like Snow had, like, a bag of arrows on her back.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping we go back to kick butt Snow.
So, I don't know.
Yes. I think that's pretty much it for me. I mean, they had Belle on the panel.
Did they have Archie?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
they might have.
Raphael.
I don't think they did.
Raphael Zabarge.
Yeah, I don't think they did. But they had
he's doing
Belle,
another
and
TV
Belle's
show.
asleep.
Yeah. I mean, he's
Like,
also doing another TV show,
Mhm.
so I mean, he'll probably be on it a little bit, but I don't think he'll have a really big role. Maybe. We'll see.
Mm.
But I know that Ruby is doing a Hallmark show right now, the actress.
What the hell? Like, her story was just getting
Okay,
good.
they freaking screwed up her story, kind of.
Oh, come on. She's with Dorothy.
Like, all of a sudden, she's on there, and everybody thought that it was going to be Mulan and Ruby, and then they just introduced Dorothy, and you don't even know that much about her character, and they say that they're, like, together.
I know.
It's kind of ridiculous.
It is. It's really ridiculous.
So-
But I want to see that, like, progress. Like, it was freaking love at first sight. Like, what the hell? They need to continue it. I want to see where it goes.
We might see Mulan again.
Yay!
But
She needs to get a partner, damn it.
I don't know if we'll see Ruby again for a while.
Maybe she should go back to Merida.
Warrior Queen.
Yeah. Every time I see her and hear her like talk, it's always like I'm thinking.
No,
I'm Duncan
there are
MacLeod of the
people. There are
Yeah.
people that ship Mulan and Merida.
Well, yeah.
Like, their name is like Warrior Queen or something like that.
That's hella awesome.
I think I'd have to ask my friend. Hi, Heather.
Hi.
Yeah, the big red cricket fan. Ruby and Archie.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, she knows because I think she kind of likes Merida and Mulan, so she would know the name. But I think I got it right. I don't know.
Every time I hear Merida speak, or I think about Brave or Merida or anything, I think I'm Duncan MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod. There can be only one. Ching! Yeah, I can't really do that accent.
When I hear when I hear Scotland or Scottish accents or Irish accents, I think of Outlander because that show was filmed there and the actors are Scottish and Irish. So
I think of Highlander. There can be only one.
okay, you think of Highlander, I think of Outlander. Like that's
Yeah, but my show they chop off heads of immortals because there can only be one.
Okay.
So every time they find one, they have to kill each other.
Well, on my show, there is a lot of graphic sexual things.
Yes, and I watch Game of Thrones.
And violence. Game of Thrones is completely different.
There's probably more sex in that show than there is in yours.
Maybe.
At least in the first few seasons. But yeah, for Once Upon a Time, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. I mean, that's
Yeah.
all we really know right
That's
now.
all, folks.
I mean, even the previews were very Regina centered, and then like,
well, that's because
and
there's
then-
2 versions of her running.
yeah,
around.
and then Aladdin. Well, I guess we could talk a little bit about Aladdin. I know you don't really care for Aladdin,
No,
but
no.
I think it's cool that the guy that's playing Jafar was the guy that was in The Mummy Returns. I think his name. I forgot his name. The actor.
Was it The Mummy Returns or the more current one?
It was The Mummy Returns.
Okay.
Because he helped out the main guy.
Fraser's character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
think
was
he was in
part
the
of
first
that.
one,
Yeah, he was part of that ancient sect.
He helped out
people.
Rick. His name is Oded Fair. His name was Ardith in the movie, but that's the guy that's playing Jafar.
Yeah, he was part of that ancient sect that wore black with the red.
Yeah, he helped them find the bracelet of Anubis in the second one, and then in the first one he was also in there. So.
Yeah. So he's playing Jafar, which will be interesting.
I mean,
I think he was on Alias.
Hopefully they'll do a better job with the whole Aladdin thing in Once Upon a Time than they did with Wonderland, because in Wonderland they just randomly have Jafar in it. Like, there's no other Aladdin-related things in it. It's just Jafar. And it's like, okay, well, maybe you'll do a better job with it now.
Well, actually, no, they did have Aladdin. He was in the birdcage.
Yeah, that's true. But they didn't really focus on him, though, that much. It was mostly Jafar.
No. Yep.
I'll check if he's on
It might have been one of the other shows that I watched.
He was on Justice League.
He was on Charmed.
He was the voice of Dr. Fate on Justice League.
Oh.
And, he was Zanku on 7 episodes of Charmed.
Oh, Zanku. Yeah. Charmed fans.
He was in Dreamer? The horse movie?
What else was he in?
Arabian Nights TV miniseries. He was in the Cleopatra miniseries. Doesn't look like he was on Alias.
Okay. I thought he was. He seems very familiar. So, maybe it was just that he was familiar from Charmed. Oh, he was in the Bee show. Bee for, that Bee alien show.
Oh, that?
Yeah, that TV series.
Yeah.
Bee.
He was on Young Justice, too. Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
So he voiced those things.
Yeah. NCIS, okay.
He was 3 episodes.
That's probably one of the reasons why he seems so familiar. But yeah, he was in those, and so I'm like, that's the only like part of that portion of the show that I'm looking forward to.
Oh, Jafar?
Yeah. I mean, once again, the freaking flying carpet looks crap. And
it's hard. See, what's interesting is that they did a better job with the effects in the animated movie of Aladdin for the carpet than they freaking do on Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
Like, it's animated. It's like the old 2D animation, and like it freaking looks awesome. And then in this, it's just like whatever.
I don't like Aladdin, period, so I don't really care for the 2D animation.
Well, I mean, I just like the magic carpet in the movie. I think that it's, it's fun. It's cute.
Yeah. Fun little fact, if we get Princess Jasmine, that's her name, right? She is the first and only Disney princess to this point to have kissed the villain.
Oh yeah, that's right. She kissed Jafar.
Yup.
Ew.
The first and only to this point. So, will we get to that scene in Once Upon a Time?
Maybe.
So, yeah.
I like Aladdin and Jasmine, so, I mean, if they brought her on, that would be cool.
If that white chick was Jasmine, like, the hell is going on?
No, I don't think that was her.
Although
Aladdin didn't look very dark-skinned.
No, and he had an accent that was not Arabian. So
I mean, they did a good job of casting Jafar, but you should also cast somebody that's dark-skinned for Aladdin, too, because...
And if you're gonna give Aladdin an accent, it better freaking... I mean...
It takes place in freaking Saudi Arabia!
He better have an Arabian accent.
He should at least look Middle Eastern, okay?
Yeah.
Like, Oded, he's great casting for that. Same with the Mummy. I mean, that's freaking Egyptian. They're dark-skinned. Like, that's good.
Yeah.
But for Aladdin, they should do the same thing.
Yeah. Just because he's a street rat doesn't mean crap. So, being a street rat means he would probably be even more darker because he's in the sun all the damn time.
It's Arabia. It's Arabian Nights. Like, it's... Cast somebody who is dark-skinned.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes.
I mean, they didn't even do that for Zeus, did they? Zeus was freaking white.
Oh, yeah. It's a European belief system.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's Greek.
Yeah, but aren't Greeks a little bit darker?
Greeks are European.
I know, but aren't they a little bit darker skinned?
If they were, that's because they were in the sun all the time. Okay. They were very outdoorsy people.
Yeah,
unless they were in there having the sex with each other.
Well, because usually when you see Greek
that
people...
was very prominent.
Usually when you see Greek people, they have, like, dark hair and a little bit darker skin.
Yeah, but...
Not always.
I think that was mainly because they were out in the sun so much.
Okay, so it would make sense for Zeus not being that way, but seriously, they only had Zeus on there for just that one little freaking thing, and he's not going to be on it anymore?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
That's what they said. They
well, they don't know how to write a TV show.
No.
Sorry.
Well, they don't. They introduced us to 3 mythical people in that season. Hercules, which was dead already? What the crap? And,
You want to see a show that does a good job with Greek gods? Watch Xena. Or Hercules.
Amen, Xena.
Or frickin' Merlin. He's not Greek. I know. But it's still mythical.
It's mythical, yes. I was gonna say, I don't remember Greek gods.
I was just meaning that in a mythical sense.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Because of Merlin.
Yeah. If you want to see Morgan Le Fay done right.
What? Morgana?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I need to watch it. I will. The seasons are only 13 episodes, so I can do that.
So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to the whole Arabian thingy.
Yeah, I mean...
Not that I'm racist, I just hate Aladdin.
Yeah. I mean, not everybody likes it.
Yeah. I think it's slow and annoying.
Well, when I was a kid, I didn't like it because of Jafar.
Oh, I loved Jafar.
He scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. And then I saw the movie when I was like 12 or 13 because I got the DVD, and I liked it. So.
Yeah, it's Aladdin's storyline that bugs me in the movie. Otherwise, I'm kind of okay with it.
Well, the actual real, like, thing that it's based upon.
Oh, I like that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
So.
Yeah, read stories, children. So, that's basically... Is there anything else?
Not really.
No.
When we find out more information, if we get, like, the full trailer that has, like, everything that's upcoming, we'll, like, post it or we'll talk about it or something.
Yeah, because we still have a few more months before this comes out.
Yeah, so I mean, like, because it's the end of September. I think it's September 27th that it premieres.
So we're going to get a full, like, length trailer for the season by then.
Yeah, we'll have one.
So...
Probably within the next, maybe month or so. Maybe before that.
We'll definitely do a video for that one.
They'll definitely at least do a trailer for, like, the first 3 or 4 episodes. So that'll probably come out within the next few weeks or so.
Yeah, and I think we definitely do a video for that.
Yeah, because we'll have more information.
And by then we'll probably have it, like, nailed down on what we're going to do with Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
And what, if anything, would probably be replacing it.
Yeah. Well, like we said, we'll watch all the episodes. We'll review it when we feel like it's necessary to review it, or if you want us to.
We're talking about replacing it with Supergirl because that airs at a decent time. And so if you guys want to watch that with us, the Season 1 starts tomorrow night.
Yeah, they're going to be showing back-to-back episodes of Season 1 of Supergirl starting tomorrow, August 1st, on the CW.
Yes.
So for those of you that need to get caught up, which is me, they're going to be doing that. So you will have a chance to see them.
And stick through the cheesiness that's all crap, because it moved to that was CBS, and CBS is all shine and crap anyways. Unless you watch NCIS.
Is it? No.
But it was CBS, wasn't it?
It was CBS, but Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. isn't CBS, that's ABC, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, they didn't know how to do superheroes, and they just ran that show into the ground. So, it moved its second season to the CW. That means it's going to be a little grittier. We're going to get some stuff that we actually want. Superman is coming to it.
Yeah, so played by Tyler Hoechlin.
Which, if you guys watch Teen Wolf, he was the hottie with the body.
He was also on Seventh Heaven. He played Martin. For those of you Martin and Ruthie fans out there, he was Martin.
So, that's going on. Yeah. So catch up with us, and...
It should have just been on CW in the first place.
It should have been. But now they're rectifying that issue, so we're thinking about doing that. So if we are going to do it, then we'll start with episode 1 for season 2. Might do a season 1 review, I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, we could always do that, like, when we talk about season 2 as well.
So, I mean, that's just something that just popped in my head. So, we haven't talked about doing a season 1
I mean,
review,
I've seen, like, the first 4 to 5 episodes of Supergirl.
Me too.
So, I don't need to watch it tomorrow, because they're going to be starting from the beginning, I'm assuming. But
they did say back-to-back. So, what I'm assuming is it's probably going to start at 8 or whatever, and it's going to go through the night.
Or they're just going to do it weekly. And show back, like, 2 episodes a night or 2 episodes weekly or something.
I don't know, because they did say back-to-back, so I'm not exactly sure how the airing's going to go.
Yeah, we'll see. I could always look on the guide and stuff, too.
Yeah, so watch that with us, and I guess until next time, be careful, Diddy, because magic always comes with a price.
It does!
Yeah, us not watching.